Okay. So we're here. Um, Tired through and through. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Jamie. Um, I've not switched everything over to. So I realized I should do browser source for all my captions, so that way I don't have to keep it open. But here we are. Um, that being said, figure we'd take a couple minutes to do announcements. While we let people roll in. If you haven't heard already, started another channel. It's called Huntsman's Hydra. Um, this is web captioner. I had the same problem you did on your last stream, Jamie, where I was like, I don't like that I can't control how big the box is without just giving it an entire side of my screen. So while Pixel Chat's great, I may just stick with web captioner. Oh, you fixed that. Oh. I might need to ask you about that, because mine does not care what size I make the box. It refuses. But yeah, web captioner. Right now, this is just screen capture. The other one I have is, oh, Pluto. Thank you for the gift sub to Outlaws Network. Very nice. Y'all aren't gonna see captions for a hot second. There we go. I helping with that emote slot. Appreciate it. And it auto updated. Perfect. So yeah. Brown, thank you for the resub for 4 months in your 4-month streak. And hiya, John. Welcome in. So, we're just doing announcements. If you missed it, my Stream Deck timer keeps glitching out. If you missed it, I launched a new channel. It's called Huntsman's Hydra. You should follow it. Hydrate. I have Powerade right now. I'll get water during the break. But yeah, launched it with my fiance, Mischievous Red, and it's our tabletop RPG channel for fantasy, sci-fi, and horror. We're also going to have board games, potentially panels discussing topics in the realm of games, and some other fun things on there. Next stream on that channel is Saturday, where I will be moving my world building streams that you all have gotten to enjoy every couple of Saturdays here. So those will now be on Huntsman's Hydra. And then for this channel, we have our normal stream today. We're going to be playing Death's Door, as I'm sure you've already seen. And speaking of, I'm going to finish setting up a couple things. I have a lot of upgrades in Stream Raiders, so I'm going to be a second on that. Especially since I apparently have like 1,000 gold that I don't remember getting. So just gonna upgrade all my units real fast. Let's see. Also, along with that, Huntsman's Hydra also has a Patreon. Of course, no obligation to join it, but if you are excited about what we're doing and want to get a head start on getting all the cool things as they come out, you'll get early access to podcast release once I figure out how to do that. I don't have that yet. Ashenworks Patreon is not set up yet. Ashenworks Patreon, I'm going to talk about it a little bit. But Huntsman's Hydra Patreon, the $2 tier, you get early access to the podcast once I figure out how to do it. And any fiction or other things that get released on social medias or on the future website. Second tier, you get access to the voter polls. So if we ever decide, hey, we want to run a game, what should the theme of the game be? Or what system should we play? And then we'll produce a show based off your votes. And then finally, the top tier, $10 a month, the Hydra Horror tier, which, by the way, the tiers are all the 3 different heads of Huntsman's Hydra. So you have your Fenta Hydra, Psi Hydra, and Hydra Horror. Yeah, so we're doing that. The final head, the Hydra Horror, you get access to game-specific content that will not be released anywhere else. For instance, patrons of the Strings Attached campaign, which will be starting this month. Want to Fanta? I don't want to Fanta. Good callback. Patrons for the Strings Attached campaign will get to help me build a faction for the world via votes and suggestions. Which also, Jamie, thank you so much for being the first patron. So that's all the Huntsman's Hydra stuff.
Yeah, she wasted a trap.
Second, let me get Stream Raiders up. You're on that. Maybe, if it loads. Oh, we're fighting houses. Okay. We're fighting houses. Go to this area, go to that area, and vibe. Not vibe there though. Neat. Okay. Stream Raiders started. Exclamation point battle, or exclamation point Stream Raiders, or exclamation point Raiders. I believe all of those work. Yeah. Have that. That's all the Huntsman's Hydra stuff. Ashenworks side. There's a special event happening this weekend. That I want you to show up in force for. If you can make it. We are putting on a special event for our dear, sweet D&D Jordan Lee, who will be streaming later today. We will be raiding. D&D Jordan Lee is an amazing human, and we are putting on a special little weekend just for her, where the charity is Jordan's Ko-fi link, and essentially what we're going to do is have donation incentives set up throughout the weekend that will then affect a D&D game that I'm running on Saturday. So, starting Friday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have Sea of Thieves. And I'm actually going to pull up those promos real quick. So that y'all can see them. Okay, I do not have the promo for Dead by Daylight, but I can talk about it. So, moving on to the main screen. Hi. So, Friday, August 6th at 6 p.m. EST. I'm just going to message Sam on that real quick. 6 p.m. Eastern. And I need this. 6 p.m. Eastern, we're doing Sea of Thieves. And it's going to be Nyx. It's going to be Jordan. It's going to be me. It's going to be Happy Capster. I think that's right. That sounds right. So yeah, it'll be the 4 of us. It's going to be a real good time. Then Saturday morning, be here, or be on Huntsman's Hydra for world building, and then we're going to raid into D&D Jordan Lee as Sheebius Red and Pronouns in My Bio are putting together a Dead by Daylight tournament. Sam's producing. Red is making the actual tournament as we pit some of our favorite survivors and killers against each other in custom matches, and whoever gets the highest score at the end wins. And we'll have best survivor and best killer categories. And then Saturday evening, at 5 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. Pacific, we will have myself as GM as we run Mischievous Red, D&D Jordan Lee, Duval, Nyx, and pronouns in my bio in a 20th level one-shot where they take on the Shrine of Crexian. Of course, that's going to come up as Christian. It's not. But yeah, so that's that. Please show up if you can. I'm real excited. And there are donation incentives for my game. Hi, Bane. Welcome in. We're talking about Jordan Jam. It's going to be this weekend. It's going to be great. But yeah, so Huntsman's Hydra, Jordan Jam. So Pluto, for your reference, it is going to be, it is not Terrax. So it will not affect the Terrax game. Crexian is dead in y'all's game. It is another alt timeline boss. Stratolich can show up in whatever game I put him in. Same with Oryx now. Also, if we hit, that's the best part. If we hit $1,000 during my game, Oryx shows up. Oryx, false idol of Chu, from the Colors of Change charity game. So that'll be fun. Also at $750, so just before that, if we hit $750, a celestial butter cow gets summoned. But anyways, I'll have a whole Twitter post on this later. Bless you. Yes, there are kitties. That one is Lloyd. The other one is off camera, named Audrey. But yes. Huntsman's Hydra. Jordan Jam. And now, I guess I'll talk about myself. So, couple things happening in August. I am going to be releasing DM's Guild Adventure. And it will be called The Case of the Wayward Finale, which I ran during Punkapalooza 2-ish months ago? 3-ish months ago? I don't remember. But it was the Oops All Goblins one-shot. I've expanded it a bit, and I'm going to release it on DM's Guild. That's coming. It's going to be a free release on the website. I haven't decided what it is yet. And finally, I'm finally going to put my money where my mouth is and make a Patreon, which Jamie knows about because I've been asking for tips on things. There will... Oh, thank you for the follow, Gary. So, 4 tiers. One is general support. Second, I have them written down, actually. Let me just pull them up. So much easier. And this will come sometime this month. I don't have an exact day planned yet. I think it's this one. So, Tier 1, Discord access, which is a special channel in the Huntsman's Hydra Discord, which I need to add a Discord link because that's going to be like my community space shared with Mischievous Red. So, subs will get subs of the Twitch channel. If you have your Discord connected to your Twitch, same for your Patreon, get access to a Ashen Workshop channel in Huntsman's Hydra. Tier 2. Oh, and you get previews of upcoming releases. So I'll put like the cover art for Case of the Wayward Finale, and then any lore bits that come up for my monthly releases. Tier 2, you get discounts on any release that costs money. So I'll make a special Patreon code for DM's Guild and Drive Through RPG, and you will also get early access to my blog posts so that you can playtest them if you want before I release them. Tier 3, bigger discount, an exclusive place in the Discord, and then I have to make sure what I can do on Patreon. I'm talking about doing like a random draw for a free blog, like you decide what the blog post is going to be. And what I do is I give some options and you pick. Or, you know, I just have final say on it. I'm kind of working that out. Tier 4 is the biggest discount on my stuff, probably like 25-30%. And then you'll get a chance at running, you'll get the blog posts, drawings, and me running a one-shot. As you can tell, I haven't fully thought this through, so it's going to happen towards the end of the month because it's a very busy month. But anyways, otherwise, I've had a lovely time. Coffee link under support. Oh, on my panels. I'll look at that in just a second. But blah blah blah. I think that covered all of that. Get to the game momentarily. Oh, I can hear myself. Don't like that. I'm gonna fix that real quick because I see what the problem is. Hey, that fixes it. So I may have to go. I don't know what happened with that one. It decided to try to make it a Twitch link instead. I did guess because I didn't have a www in front of it. But anyways, that's all fixed. Thank you, Pluto, for pointing that out for me. Now, I think I'm done, and we have like 18 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the game. That's what y'all are waiting on, right? Maybe. Put my other mouse up here. And then see what... Okay. There we go. Rafiki! Hi, friend. How you doing? So Rafiki, we just did announcements. I talked about Huntsman's Hydra. Talked about Jordan Jam that's happening this weekend, and I talked about thank you, Jamie. And I talked about a potential Ashenworks Patreon. What is going on with this? Is Steam downloading things in the background? If so, how dare it? It was. How dare. Yeah. I'm getting like buffering. I didn't have that last time. What is going on here? Apologies, y'all. I want to fix this before I have any issues. Yeah, let's do a quick reset. It might not like that I had to tab out. Nope, still doing it. How was my day? Well, I went to work. It's gonna bug me. Gary, my day was good. Well, it was okay. Work's been really busy, so I have not had a lot of time to like work on other things because usually I do that at work. Okay. Sorry, folks. We're gonna check one thing real fast because I got a feeling I know what it is. Usually runs better if I pull up game capture on the other computer. Like, oh, I'm not doing all the buffering now. Busy work days sometimes make the day go faster, I will say. I agree for the most part. I'm gonna make sure it actually works before I switch back over. It is still stuttering. Is it just this area? Yeah, because this day dragged on. Today was bad. All right. So. Video. What are you doing? That might be it. See if that fixes it. Apologies, y'all. I know we didn't have these issues last stream, so I'm not sure why they're happening now, unless it was the... It potentially could have been the updates that have been coming through, because there have been a couple since we played last week. Well, that can be challenging when it chooses to be. You right. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna switch to Dishonored and we're gonna call it. Which based off of yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. That ain't gonna work. I don't know why. Or wait, no, let me try. I gotta try all the things. That's upsetting, because like I said, it worked perfectly last weekend. Or last week. I'm not sure what is going on here. That I didn't change anything. Unless it's messed up. No, it's fine in my display settings too. All right, well, let me load up Dishonored real quick, and then I'll change the game title. See if that fixes it. Jamie, I love you, friend. You're not a mod here. Not what caption says. You're allowed here. You're just not a mod. I mean, you could be. I don't. I made Sam one just for the ban list. Because it saved me a ton of time. Okay. Well, it just means Death's Door is going to be a meat game now instead of a stream game. If I have to figure out how to do it, I'm not going to deal with it. It might have been because I had Chrome open, but like that shouldn't do it. No, like as much as I love having my hype NB in my chat, well, you made me a mod in your chat. I feel like it's only fitting. Okay, cool. Tab out. Oh, ridiculous stream. I don't feel obligated at all. I was gonna talk to you about. I was going to talk to you about maybe doing that for Huntsman's Hydra. So I more want you in games than I want you modding. Okay. It's updated Dishonored. We're playing Dishonored now. Not at the same time. You're not allowed to mod and play. It's not allowed. So cool. We're playing Dishonored because you were good during charity games. Did I just miss it? Oh yeah, they're under there. That's right. They're like over here? Is it over here or are they in the sewer? It's been a while. Yeah, those are the ones in the sewer, so we'll have to go grab those. Yes, I know. No, charm nearby. Oh, big spooky. I gotta go.
I know the golden cat, not as the patron.
Nope. Pietro was paid money to make kink machines, and we don't shame. But it does scare me a little bit. Okay. Using this as an opportunity to get reoriented with the game. I don't have the sewer key. Right? So I can't do this yet. How dare? How dare I? Try to do things I can't do. I think he built the Shocky machine. Which we're gonna use, because I think it's hilarious.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something.
Oh, yeah, we just go
Moving
down
through the
here.
Storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper. Poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's the key to the hatches. I send a servant down there, but they die of fear on the spot.
I know what that
Maybe Piero
is.
concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that way.
Okay, let's do a quick switch. Reset it. Let me know if it sounds better. I may need to switch the audio source as well. Usually opening it fixes it. Dope. Sweet. Sweet. Today is technical difficulty day. Love that. Now I hear it and I'm mad. Yeah, it's like we're listening through the void twice. Say the least. Chat, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna have to do a complete reset. I'm pretty sure to make this work, which sucks. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I think I have to like completely restart the game. Hoping I don't have to reset. I am hoping I don't need to reset my voice meter and stuff as well, because that may be it. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I do use voice meter for things, mainly in order to not have to deal with it. But here we are. Okay, I'm gonna open the game again. Don't care that you can't sync my files. I didn't freaking save. We'll see if it works. It may not. I hear it. Then the card now. Problem is I don't get playback. There's a small thing you can adjust for the hardware out. I'm gonna try. Does this sound any better? Not really, no? Okay. Wait. I'm pretty sure Streamlabs just crashed. It's at least not updating any of my controls, which is unfortunate. Now I can't even see. Oh, there it went. It caught up. Cool. Yeah, I'm still streaming it, and it was updating my preview, but it's worked. Okay. So friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I'm going to message. I want to play games. I'm gonna message D&D Jordan Lee. See if I can hop on Sea of Thieves, and we're just gonna raid into her stream. Well, do our Stream Raiders battle. Let's do a Stream Raiders battle. She doesn't go live until 7:30. Okay, that's right. So I need a vamp for half an hour. So it's something with the HDMI out on yeah, Stream Raiders audio is perfect because it comes in. Also, sorry, I could be on the Stream Raiders screen. Come on. Because Stream Raiders is on my streaming PC. Game audio is coming in through the Elgato, which normally we only run into this issue with the PS5, and that is because it decides it needs to be encoded through its game capture audio. Summer music getting loud. Okay. Now, what we could do. Hey, Sergey. We're having an okay night. The tech goblins are in full force right now. I was going somewhere specific, but instead, here. We're going to this guy. So let's just keep fighting. I'm gonna fight down the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and start this. And just vibe. Place wherever you want. That's where we are now. Let's go back to just chatting. Okay. So we're here now. Also, it says I'm up to 16. I think my goal is wrong. At least based off Twitch, my goal is wrong. But who knows at this point. And then let's see. Okay. I've never had. It's been a while since I've had tech goblins this bad. Sure. Yeah, let's do an impromptu Q&A. So, Huntsman's Hydra. The setting for the first game, Strings Attached, is in the world of that we've been doing in the world building streams called Sarkanum. And Sarkanum, which Web Captioner loves, is a Magitech setting. So what that means is I take all the essence of a typical, well, not all, but a lot of the essence of a sci-fantasy game, and I make all of the sci-fi elements into some sort of arcane delivery. So, for instance, there's no gunpowder. Instead, if you do go into firearms, they use the power of elementals in order to, or of pure arcane energy specifically to fuel the gun. So there's like cartridge on the end is like a mana stone, and then you fire what is essentially a magic missile, but with rolling to hit instead of auto hitting. So that's overall the world. And what I really want for this campaign specifically is for any deal the party makes to matter. What does that look like? Rune engraving, bound enchantment. So I've kind of left that open to interpretation because I want there to be different cultures. So I think in the country that the party will be starting in, which I haven't named, I haven't really worried about naming it. That is going to be more of a bound enchantment, because the reason for that is with my interpretation of rune engraving, which for all intents and purposes I have not done any or own anything that really has rune engraving. I have some of the like stone stuff in the Kingdom of Ashboro. No, Ashboro is a town somewhere. There's also Nixington, which was where Case of the Wayward finale took place. Also Ashboro without the UGH. I used to live there. Bumble Brown, make you a monster. So Brown, I already made a monster based off your username. So how about you give me, yeah, probably Wolf's Hollow. There's probably a prison called Pluto. For convicted Pluto. Brown, how about you give me like a couple words to go off of? Because I've already used Bumble Brown. And then we'll go from there. And then also, I really need to get you just a yeet my points reward.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Big brown bumblebee. So actually, the first time I did Bumble Brown, it came out as a giant bumblebee with brown stripes instead of black in your typical sense of like a cartoonish bee. And it had a stinger and had 3 multi-attack. And just went... and then could also shoot them like a projectile. It's terrifying. I should make it an actual stat block. So also I'm going to switch this over to Tech Goblins win. Let's chat. Huntsman's Hydra. Switch this stream category yet again. Yeah, let's see. Let me pull out my notes, because I have notes from... so, Sarkanum. As far as the starting town, they're going to start in the capital of the country that they are residing in. Which... Did I really not write down that either? But they will be starting there and dealing with the different factions that live there, because that's something I've never really gotten to do is faction play, and I think it'd be really fun for those like post world building games, which maybe I only do every 2 weeks, kind of like the world building streams. But where we just go through and do all the faction actions, and kind of look through their clocks and what their goals are, and we could talk about their personalities. So I think they're going to be dealing with a conflict between two factions at first, if that's what they go for. They may also. Oh, did I get the fun glitch? No, yeah, there's a retro pet shop in the corner. And that's it. So, y'all, I know we have 22 minutes. We're gonna risk it. If we lose, we lose. Gotta go believe alert. All right, bye, Pluto. Vortex Paw. All right, I can work with that. Shout out Convicted Pluto, who recently got affiliate on their birthday. So check them out. A second house spawned. Our party split. All right. I'm gonna wait on Stream Raiders because it's loud. I've turned it down so much. Oh, sound effects are still very high. Okay, there we go. Apologies for not showing that. I'm just gonna get the next one started for us. But yeah, the Elgato's been real weird lately. I don't know what it is. Captain Chess, Jamie Wolf, Bum Brown get some rewards. Now we're gonna fight the unknown chest, which is a bunch of question marks. And we have ally rolling dice. Oh, there's an army card we gotta beat up. Okay. I'm gonna put down my Go JG banner right in the center, and we're gonna go from there. Y'all have fun with that. Vortex Paw. So Vortex Paw is a medium monstrosity. It is a cousin to the Displacer Beast, who use their tentacles and claws to be able to shift in multiple places. So that way they can, they are harder to hit. Whereas a Vortex Paw actually will be able to send its paw through a portal to hit you from range. So it's like a panther that thinks with portals. So probably in order to make this fit, maybe like a higher intelligence, probably sentient, maybe closer to like Sphinx level of intelligence, but essentially is a medium monstrosity that has claws and some sort of maybe spined tail that it can send through a portal and hit you with. So it is still using its melee modifiers, but it has a range of like 60 feet. And then where the real kicker comes in is that it can pounce, and it can actually Misty Step rather than doing the normal run up and jump. It will just Misty Step on top of you, because why not? So probably not the best armor class, but maybe not the best armor class, but then we'll say pretty good HP just to keep up. Travels in packs, obviously. And then, you know, whatever else. Let's see. Then Jamie Wolf has Make You a Monster. Well, Jamie Wolf. No, I feel like I would have thought about yours before. But let's see. For Jamie Wolf, well, obviously it's an NPC named Jamie, who is a werewolf. Now, also in a werewolf, a were, not all were, a were. Captioner had it, and then it thought. Thank you. Yes, the werewolf. But anyways, high wisdom, pretty good intelligence as well. 25 charisma, all the social stats, and then whatever a werewolf has for physical stats. But the werewolf is not an enemy creature. No, this is something that you make an ally, because it just knows the way of the land and is able to guide you through can guide you through fighting certain monsters or giving advice on how to barter with the innkeep. But essentially, it's like an ally NPC that you can give with this dark secret of being a werewolf, but gives enough good advice that the villagers really don't care. And then turns out it actually has a lawyer background, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That being said, though, alignment's definitely chaotic good, because it's funny. Jamie, I'll probably have other ideas for your name. Ooh, how about this? Jordan went live. Perfect. She said she should have a spot for Sea of Thieves. So what we're going to do is we'll raid in a minute. I just want to say thank you all for hanging out while I dealt with the tech goblins. I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with my setup, because that is the second time we've had audio issues that I just couldn't fix. One second, work text. Who amongst us has not fought the tech octopus? And everyone in chat is like, me, I haven't. Yeah, thank y'all for that. I will see you Friday for Sea of Thieves and Jordan Jam. And then Saturday for world building, and then Saturday evening for, or actually I'm in the DBD tournament. I'm streaming all day Saturday. So world building Saturday morning, DBD tournament starting at noon Eastern. Oh yeah, world building's on Huntsman's Hydra. Go follow Huntsman's Hydra. Thank you, Jamie. Huntsman Hydra world building, Dead by Daylight tournament, D&D. I really want you there for D&D, and I want to hit 1,000 so that we can have Oryx versus Crexian, who y'all haven't met yet, but he's an asshole, and I love him. So, with that, because we haven't had a break, I'm going to just let my raid run all the way through while I fix everything. So I'm going to start the raid. We're going to raid the lovely D&D Jordan League. Please be sure that if you are a sub, that you use our raid emote. Or if you're a sub to my lovely fiance, Mischievous Red, use her new raid emote. Anyways, I'm going to send it to my ad screen for all my lovely friends, and I will see you all over on Jordan's channel, where I will be playing Sea of Thieves. Bye bye!